All TV channels are streaming the same image live. A girl is falling off a skyscraper at a crazy speed. By all laws of physics and common sense, she doesn't have a single chance to survive. Yet she manages to, can you guess how? If you look closely, you can spot a figure. Probably a superhero, or just a guy with a parachute. Flying right after her, he rescued the girl. Yes, this is an alternate universe or something. These two girls seem to be enjoying risking their lives. One has needles all over the stomach, and the other one is water skiing in a weird manner. However, just one of them is in real immediate danger. Who is it? The first girl is just having an acupuncture session. The one water skiing in her socks is in real danger, as she can slip any time. Plus, it's not safe to hold a rope with only one hand. Cindy and Mindy are having a great time at the beach. Well, sort of. There's a lot going on here, but only one of them is in real danger. Can you figure out who it is? Although Cindy is clearly panicking and her clothes are getting stolen, she can definitely survive. Mindy seems frozen, but she sure is panicking on the inside. She doesn't have a boat to get away, and she might face a shark attack. Two ladies are waiting for their special, someone to come home for dinner, but one of them is super suspicious and up to no good. Can you tell which one? It's the lady on the right. She's boiling blood. Look at the empty bag behind her. I wouldn't like to be invited to that dinner, definitely. Sammy is taking part in the Smarty Pants of the Month quiz and is about to win the main prize. Can you help him solve 3 riddles to win? The first riddle is, what has a thumb and 4 fingers, but is not a hand? Easy peasy, it's a glove. The second question goes like this. What has many teeth but cannot bite? It's my neighbor's old Chihuahua. And just kidding, it's a comb. And the final question of the quiz is, what kind of cup doesn't hold water? Well, no need to brush up on your knowledge of pottery. It's a cupcake. Well done. Sammy is grateful. Now let's move on to more logical puzzles. In a college lab, a beaker ruptures on the counter. The lab assistant says someone weakened it before class. 3 students were in at the same time. Who did it? The student leaning on the counter looks suspicious, but it's the girl with many rings who did it. The rings tap the beaker repeatedly, while she talks and gestures and creates microfishes. Someone took the money from a tip jar at a popular coffee shop. There are 3 suspects: the barista, a customer who's paying at the moment, and another customer who's stirring coffee beside the jar. Who did it? The barista is working non-stop and is too far from the jar. So is the customer who's paying by card. It must have been the customer who was stirring the coffee all this time. Well, it's Linda's birthday and she receives many gifts from her friends. 2 gifts make her really sad though, as she understands they weren't really bought for her. What does it mean and how did she figure it out? Look at the calendar, it's January 5th. Her birthday is right after Christmas, so 2 people just decided to get rid of the gifts they got and didn't. Like, is this gift wrapped in Christmas ornament paper? and this one with for Katie written on it. A train passenger claims someone stole their wallet from their bag. 3 adults sat nearby who took it. Look, this passenger is pretending to just be putting their luggage on the upper shelf, but they actually have a wallet on top of the suitcase. He's trying to hide what he stole. Bob is a new intern at a big company. He's working intensely on his laptop with his headphones on. When his boss walks in and discusses a future important deal with her partner, the next day the info on that deal goes viral. But Bob claims he didn't even hear anything because of the headphones, so he didn't tell the press. Is he lying? His headphones were showing 0% power, so they weren't working. He obviously heard every word. Kate is traveling abroad and is waiting for the bus to take her to the airport. It's been a while and a friendly local informs her that the bus doesn't go there anymore. So her only chance to get to the airport is to go with him. Should she trust the stranger? Definitely not, and even if he seems friendly, he's lying. There's a sign in the back that Kate must have missed the airport. Bus departs from a stop around the corner. Now in a quiet museum gallery, an alarm suddenly goes off near a small artifact display. One person activated, and it looks like they did it on purpose. Can you guess who did it? It must have been the visitor leaning on the glass. Perhaps she has an accomplice on the other hall, and she wants all the security to move from there. After a fancy reception, 2 girls arrive at the cloakroom and want to pick up the same luxurious fur coat. Only one small detail gives away the real owner. Do you see what it is? The girl on the left is holding a small hook in her hand. The same hook is missing from the fur coat, so it must be hers after all. Your task is to move 3 matches to form 3 triangles. Did you guess how to do it? It's simple, like I promised. All right, let's make it a bit harder. Here's a perfect example of matchstick real estate. But even in a matchstick world, there are mean neighbors who want you to move this house in the opposite direction. Can you do it by moving just 2 matchsticks? And this is how it's done. Brilliant. Moving on to the next puzzle. Your matchstick house definitely needs a couple of chairs. Or you could just get 1 chair and flip it in the opposite direction whenever you want. Again, can you do it by moving just 2 matchsticks? This one was a bit trickier, but I'm sure you still managed to do it. Now you know how to flip any chair. The next puzzle is a matchstick cup. It has ice cubes inside. Your task will be to move only 2 matches to form a cup of the same shape. But the ice cubes must be outside the cup. There you go. Now it's the same shape cup, but it's upside down and the ice is out of the cup. Now it's time for the final puzzle of the day. Remove 3 matchsticks to leave just 3 squares. Can you do it? Nah, I didn't doubt you for a second, and that's how it's done.